What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, the Options Boss, sliding up on y'all. Hope all is good. Hope you guys had a good day today in the market. Hope y'all had them nice green portfolios. But check it out, guys. We're going to run down what's been going on the first couple days of this week, where things sit at, and we'll be looking at going forward. So, before we get started, veterans of the page, y'all already know what it is. Go down below, like the video, drop a comment. Every time you do, your support help this channel grow and reach further and further, and for that, I appreciate you. Newbies to the page, go down below, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and every time I drop these Get Money Jewels, you get it first things first, right off the press. Now, with that being said, guys, what a crazy 2 days it was. So, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Monday, I got smacked. I mean, if I bought a call, it went down. If I bought a put, it went up. If I went left, it went right. If I went right, it went left. If I said square, it was a circle. Everything that could go wrong on Monday went wrong.
Oh no.
And it's all good because, you know, that's going to happen some days. But the key is trust your game plan, trust your strategy, and bounce right back. And that's exactly what we did today. Today was a great day, guys. I mean, I knew early on, I told the team, you guys know about the group chat. I tell y'all about the group chat constantly. Definitely hit me up if you want info about the group chat. But I told the team, I said, guys, it's going to be one of those type of days where it go down a bit and then it's going to go sideways. There's not going to be much action up. It's not going to be much action down. And because I knew that, we were prepared to not make a lot of moves today. One of the best things you guys can do on a red day, I told you guys before, is don't overtrade. Just don't do nothing. Wait for the right setup, whether it's a call or a put, and you fall into that position. Don't overtrade. It's a way that we as traders get ourselves hurt big time when we overtrade. So don't do that, guys. But that being the case, I didn't hop in many positions, but it was a great start because we swung Bowen puts, and you guys know Bowen did me dirty a couple times recently on calls. But them Bowen puts definitely printed out nicely this morning. We swung Bowen puts. That was a nice move. We swung CLNE puts, and that was a nice move.
Oh,
so those two got us
yeah.
off to a great start, guys. And then from there, start looking around, start hunting. And you know me, guys, I like to find a runner. And I found FUTU puts. And when I found puts for this stock, it was early on, guys. It was about 9:35 this morning. Guys, this company fell 20-something% today. So when I tell you we was eating off of these FTU puts, I mean, guys, we was eating. I'm going to show you guys what some of these wins look like. These was big wins. Like, if you was in on this, guys, you got some nice wins to show. You got some nice gains. And I always tell my team, take profits. So people was taking profits, and other people couldn't take profits because they still switching over to Webull. And, guys, I'm going to show you when I show you some of these big wins why you need Webull, because these wins were too big to not be able to take profits on immediately. But it is what it is, because we think they're going to carry over tomorrow. I got some more FUTU puts riding in tomorrow, and if they continue to fall, which I think they just may, then guys, we're going to be eating again. So let me show y'all what these wins look like. So look at this win, guys. I mean, member of my group chat, she hopped in at 1.90. And as you see, 113% later, she was up to 4.05 by the end of the day today. Sweet, sweet, sweet win. And these are the type of plays that I try to throw out in our group chat. So it's definitely, you know, good for anybody who's interested in options trading, especially a newer trader, to get in on this group chat and get these plays and learn how I find these type of moves. But with that being said, 113% win. It was a great job by her. She was happy. I was happy for her. And the only sad thing about it was she got Robinhood and she could not take profit. And that was the sucky part of it, because if you have 113% win, you definitely want to take profit. And that's why she's working on getting her Webull set up. And this is what I tell you guys. You always got to have this Webull cash account, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be sitting on 113% win and you can't put it in your pocket. Guys, you got to have that Webull. But great job by the members of the group. She got the game plan. She followed through on the game plan. And the end result for her was 113%. And I was definitely happy for her. And then look at this one. Just another example of executing a trade. My guy hopped in the FUTU puts out the group chat. He was in at 1.65. By the end of the day, he was sitting on 5.65. That's a 242% win, guys. That's a pretty trade right there. I don't know about you, but anytime I can hop in a trade and make 242%, I'm happy with that trade. I'm ready to take profit. And that's why I was happy for the guys in the group to be able to hop in trades like this and let that thing run up like the runners do. Y'all guys know I love to get the runners. And with this position, I had about 10 of these myself. Not even 10, I'm lying. I had double digit of these. And I say double digit because it was definitely more than 10. But it was in the double digits somewhere, and I lost track at a point. But when you get big wins like this, when you find that runner and you load up on the contracts, you got to empty the clip. Because if you could get as many of these as you possibly can get, this one trade will take care of your entire day and possibly your entire week if you load it up properly. But I say that to say, guys, you got to have Webull cash. My guy couldn't take profit on this one, and I was sad that he couldn't. But FUTU could be worth even more tomorrow morning because there's no guarantee that it's going to fight back up. But I was definitely glad he got the win, and I'm definitely glad that the group chat was positive for him today. So there it is, guys. Just another example. And you know I had to save the best for last. This young lady in the group chat hopped in. I don't know if you can see the bottom of the screen, but hopped in. Bought her 155 FUTU put this morning at 4.7. And she sold that thing at $19.90. Yes, you're right. That is a $1,500 come up she had. So, mind you, first month you paying $50. Her first month is paid for. She could technically pay for a year off of her service in the group chat if she wanted to, off this win. $1,500 right there in the bag. That's what we look for right there. It's just simple, guys. We find that runner, and when we find a runner, we get in. And when we get in on this runner, we already know the rest of the day is set because you don't got to overtrade. You know you win a trade that's making you a lot of money. And this is on Webull. So she was able to take profit at the end of the day. She was happy. I'm happy. I'm making a video. You probably hear the happiness in my voice. It was just a great experience. I mean, anytime you hop in a trade and you pay $470 for it and you come back and the total is $19.90 when you make the sell, that's a big win right there. So, guys, that's definitely what we look to do in the group chat. We have it on Facebook Messenger. We have it on WhatsApp. Like I said, I give you guys all my plays. You pay $50 for the first month. If you like the service, we move forward month to month after that at an elevated price. But it's really a great thing. And you can see the results that it's getting for some people that stick to the plays, that follow the plays. And here they are. So, you know, you guys can see it right here for yourself. But that's not it, guys. I need to talk to you about trading out of fear because a lot of us do it, and it's a bad idea to trade that way. So what'll happen is you'll hop in a position, or, you know, I'll hop in a position, whomever, and you might have an idea of why you think the trade is going to go up or down. And then the trade will go the opposite way of what you wanted. But because we're nervous to lose too much money, we'll hop out the trade. And that tells me one of two things. That tells me either there's a lack of confidence in the positions that we're picking, and we can't have a lack of confidence because when you trade unconfidently, nothing good is going to come from that. And guys, again, that's why I'm the options boss, because, you know, when I hop in a position, I feel good about the position. And if I don't feel good about the position, I'm not going to hop in. I don't mind sitting on the sidelines. I don't mind missing out on a trade. FOMO is not a thing for me. Fear of missing out does not bother me. If I miss out, that's fine. I know I'll come back and I'll get it again tomorrow. So that's how you got to look at it. When you have fear of a trade, you either not confident in that position because of whatever reason, you're doubting yourself, and that's not what you want. Or there could be another reason. And this second reason why is an even bigger thing that I want you guys to understand. You could possibly be overtrading. Now listen, guys, if you overtrading, if you have, you know, let's say a $5,000 portfolio, then to me as an options trader, I feel like at all times, if I have a $5,000 portfolio, I should have at least $1,500 of my buying power at all times. And what that does for me is that lets me know that if every trade I'm in goes bad, I still got, you know, hypothetically $1,500 to the side that I can use that money to bring my portfolio back to the status that I wanted. And you need to have that security. When you got that security, that lets you trade a little more comfortably, because you can look at this trade and you could be down on the trade and you'll say to yourself, you know what? It's all good, because even if I take this L right here, I got 1,500 in buying power and I can use that to get back. So that's why I say, guys, please don't use all your buying power, because when you do, it makes you get nervous as a trader. It makes you feel more scary, less willing to take a loss, less willing to be patient. And I'm not telling you to be patient with every position, because some positions you'll get in and you'll realize immediately it was a bad idea, let's get out. But you'll hop in a position sometimes and it'll be a good position. You just got to be a little bit patient with it. For example, my Boeing puts that I hopped in, I actually was down on the Boeing put towards the end of the day yesterday. I could have got out of the Boeing put, but I knew I got the Boeing put for a reason. So I swung the Boeing put, even though you guys know I love the day trade. I swung the Boeing put, and I woke up this morning to a very nice looking profit margin. I believe I was like 60-70% on my 2 Boeing contracts that I had. So I cashed out, I took profit, and I moved on. And that's what I want you guys to realize. When you get in a trade, if you know that you got in for a reason, if you got that confidence, which was the first key that I talked about, if you got that confidence, then what happens from there is you have to be patient with certain positions. And that comes from not over trading. The less you overtrade, the more you can be patient and wait for that position to play out a little bit. And when it plays out to your favor, you take profit. And if it plays out not to your favor, you know it's not the end of the world, because you're still sitting on however much you got in buying power remaining. It's very important to leave buying power. You should never have an empty buying power as an options trader. It's a bad move, and it's a recipe for disaster, because it's going to make you trade scared, or it's going to make you blow up your account if you're not scared. So those are things to keep in mind, guys. Also, we had a couple companies have earnings today, and I play NFLX in the earnings. Full disclosure, because you guys know I tell you about my earnings wins. Got to tell you about my earnings loss. I play NFLX in the earnings. I got a call on it, and they got mollywopped. They missed on, I believe, ad revenue, and that killed me. So my NFLX call tomorrow is going to start me off red, and I'm going to have to dig out the hole on that. But I'm confident that I can do it, because I'm set up in a good way. I'm expecting tomorrow to probably be red again. So if it's red, I did swing a few puts, as I mentioned. And as I just mentioned to you guys, I got a good amount of buying power. So I'll be free to hop in whatever I want to hop into, make some profits, and get out and get ready for maybe a green day on Thursday, if that's the way the market goes. But I'm not sure if that's how the market is going to go, because right now things seem kind of bearish. And, as I tell you guys, bears got to eat. So when the market gets this way, it's important for you to be able to switch with the market and be a bear. When it's time to be a bear, you got to be a bear. And today I felt like I was Walter Payton. I felt like I was Eddie Goldman. I felt like I was Jim Harbaugh. Whatever bear you want to name, I was that guy, because I was definitely a bear today, and we was definitely eating off them bear moves. But guys, you definitely want to keep these things in mind. You want to have a Webull account. I'll leave my cash account in the link of almost all my videos now, because I want to make sure you guys have the tools to be successful as an options trader. And one of the big things you need is you need to be able to have those day trades whenever you want. The 2 people in my group chat, they had those huge wins, and they got to swing them overnight. And I feel so bad about that, because who wants to swing a big win overnight like that? You want to take profit. But it is what it is, though. Those wins are still going to be there, even if it's a little bit smaller in the morning. They'll still be there. But I definitely would have liked for those guys to take profit. So you want to take profit when it's time to take profit, guys. You don't want to have to worry about the day trade rule. You definitely want to have access to Webull cash account, and that'll help you greatly. That'll help you. Seeing there's 2 people in my group who, if they had it today, would have had 100% and 200% wins in their pockets today, and they'd be celebrating right now on their way to Sizzler. And that's an inside joke for the group chat, because the group chat know when I get a big win, I like to say I'm going to Sizzler. But guys, you would know that if you was in the group chat. Get in the group chat, get these inside jokes, and most importantly, get this money. You can always be a boss with the options boss. Guys, I'm a holler when I holler.